Hey everybody, welcome back to more PN03. The P is for punishment. I'm still Niggeroth, brand new suit, brand new guest. Hey, it's Fataku.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a long time, but I'm back to drool my particular brand of nonsense into your earlobes.
I told him it was Kane Lynch 2, and he was like, "Yeah."
No, you said it was Kane and Lynch 3, the lynching.
Yeah, it's kind of like Max Payne 3, except less depressing. So, it's amazing to me that somehow you can actually get more depressing than Kane Lynch 2. But from what I've seen in Max Payne 3, it does that job.
Yeah. So explain the link here. So Max has gone. He's gotten off the booze and now he's had a sex change and teleported to the future.
He's had a cyber sex change. He's been made into an emotionless robot-agina.
A twitchy, buxom future lady.
I think this is actually what was it called? The DT, getting the detoxin.
Yeah, she's got the. Oh, I forget what DT stands for. It's like delirium something. Yeah.
Delirium trance music.
Yeah. No.
But
yeah, she's coming down off of all that methamphetamine.
Yeah, and this is actually something of a very convoluted flashback in that this may seem very much like a stage we've done previously, but the halls are now dark, so it's like a completely brand new stage.
No, you told me that you were going to play the same level again just to fuck with the audience, and then tell them it was a new... Oh, wait, never mind.
This is mirror mode, like in all those great Ridge Racer games.
Yeah, he's trying to beat his best time, because who wants to waste valuable hours of their life playing the same shitty game over and over and over again?
Well, looking at some of the comments in the YouTube comments, apparently some people, but I guess I should explain, since we have been seeing a few new things. I think the little shield orbs you may notice occasionally. I'll start shooting at some of these pear walnut enemies here, and they'll be like, "Whoa, wait a minute," which is that's an alarm noise.
That's robot for "Please stop shooting me in the face."
Yeah, so it'll call in one of its buddies, which is this little orb, and that orb, while it doesn't have a lot of health, will actually make a very useful shield. You can see here, well, you would have saw if I hadn't used my patented change target technique.
You were just too awesome. You were quick on the draw with that press button circle to unshoot.
Yeah, I mean, after Coolio made that song based around me, the hit classic Too Hot, I only knew that the sky was the limit.
A Coolio reference?
Coolio.
I think your fans may be too young.
It's a fantastic voyage.
All of your fans are like 12-year-old boys, right?
Yeah. Or what was it? It wasn't Dangerous Mind or Gangster's Paradise. That was it.
Oh yeah. Was that? That wasn't Coolio.
That was Coolio.
Was that Coolio?
I was about spending most of my life.
How old is that guy?
Gangster's Paradise. I don't know. That was my best Coolio impersonation.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if there were any Coolio fans that were wearing panties, instant wet.
Yeah, those panties just flew off at the speed of light.
Yeah, they would literally cause a black hole that we would call Coolio, which I would not want to see that movie. Even though very poignant to bring up, the hit film Dracula 3000, which I think is still on Netflix, stars Coolio as the only black man in space that is high.
Dracula 3000, that was the sequel to Dracula 2000, yeah?
They actually, as far as I can tell, have nothing at all in common.
But I couldn't tell, because I saw it on TV, and I guess, I don't know, Matt Frewer was playing Dracula. I can't remember who Dracula was. But, and I remember
Are we talking about Dracula 2000 or Dracula 3000?
I was talking about, well, I saw part of Dracula 3000 on TV, and I assumed it was a sequel to Dracula 2000, but it seemed to have absolutely nothing to do.
It didn't. It had Casper Van Dien as Van Helsing's great useless grandson. It had Tiny Zeus Lister as the big black man, Coolio as the high black man, and former Baywatch babe Erica Elenick as a sex bot. Even though you don't find out I'm sorry if I spoiled the movie.
Oh yeah, I was about to say spoilers for Dracula 3000.
Yeah, but at the end, about halfway through the movie, you find out she's a robot because she gets cornered by Dracula.
Eleniac. That seems like one of those names you'd want to do a stage name for. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to call you Erica Jones.
It sounds very foreign. I mean, there's the whole Polish sex market.
I'm just saying, foreign names make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There, I said it. I'm not going to unsay it.
But so, she gets cornered by Dracula 3000, who's not actually 3000. And obviously she doesn't get sexed up or bloodified because she's a robot, which obviously ties into here because is Vanessa a robot? I don't know.
I think she just likes to dress like a robot, like she's just a very saucy cosplayer.
Needless to say, the ending of Dracula 3000 has Tiny Zeus Lister and Erica Eleniak about to ram Dracula in a spaceship into the sun. And Erica reveals that she was not only a government robot, but her previous job was as a prostitute bot, and that she was willing to have sex with Tiny Zeus Lister since they were both about to die.
See, now, I'm thinking I didn't see this, because if I had seen this, I would have remembered it, because this sounds like the best movie in the history of cinema.
Yeah, I mean, there are a number of scenes where people are being menaced by Vampire Coolio, which...
On the subject of sex bots, which is far more fascinating than Vampire Coolio, I was just thinking, like, do you think anything like that would ever happen? I think it would just be the end of the species, wouldn't you think?
Are you talking about if Tiny Zeus Lister had sex with anybody?
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, since the major motivator for, like, any guy to do anything is pretty much to get laid, don't you think that if it was just, go down to Best Buy, and get your Erica Eleniak, sex bot, don't you think I think that would kind of stymie a lot of technological and social progress.
Like, even nowadays, you got rubber vaginas and all that shit, and people still go out of their way to actually have sex with ladies.
That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. But then again, a fleshlight isn't exactly a, supermodel playmate android, rubbing on you.
Well, having seen some things, I saw this one, this green fleshlight that this guy put underneath a pillow, and he put a picture of Yoda on top of it.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess you can really just make whatever fantasy you want out of the fleshlight. The fleshlight is just what you're putting your dick into. But,
means no does. Yes.
You've got anime body pillows. Oh, you got iPads.
So what you're saying is that these are people who probably wouldn't be reproducing anyway.
Yeah. These are people, like, honestly, I assume that anime is just like Darwin. I wouldn't say Darwinism to stop reproduction of people that just should not reproduce.
Just entertainment, weeding out the people. See, I assume that's what My Little Pony was for. Like, anyone who goes around proudly calling themselves a brony, that, they can just go ahead and not reproduce and everything will be just fine.
Well, then there's this scary day when one of those bronies actually does reproduce and we get fucking centaurs. And I don't think it works like that. Having watched many episodes of Hercules the Legendary Journeys, centaurs are assholes. But I think that's because they were prejudiced against, much like bronies. So...
the thing is with that show, with Hercules, a lot of people like to dog it, but it was like, I think, number one in syndication for like 5 years straight or something like that.
Well, what was his other competition?
I don't know. Like, others. Oh, Way to Die, by the way.
What? Oh, there's a video going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the game, not about sex bots and Kevin Sorbo.
Well, I want to get this straight. Kevin Sorbo is a conservative nut.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He made this movie where I think it was called like Pool Boy's Revenge or some shit like that. Okay. And the plot was that he is, I think, a Vietnam vet that comes back to like San Fernando Valley to find that all of his available jobs have been taken by Mexicans. So he starts going around killing Mexicans as a vigilante superhero of justice.
This got made
Yeah,
in the United States.
yeah. And the villain is obviously Danny Trejo, who for some reason or another killed Kevin Sorbo's family, I guess, via some pool-related incident.
Does he at least learn like a valuable lesson about man's inhumanity to man or something like this, or is it just straight up like killing Mexicans is cool?
It's pretty much killing Mexicans is cool.
Wow.
So it's like if there was a Bizarro Alex Rodriguez.
Now, are you sure this was his brainchild, or did he just get suckered into acting in it?
It's pretty much his brainchild.
Produced, directed, and starring the Kevin Sorbo.
It's kind of like when you find out that the Ultimate Warrior is not only like a real nut job, but also just like a conservative nut job. Like I don't know, his wristband or I don't even know what they were called. The things he tied around his biceps to be a Native American or some shit.
Oh yeah, he had like little armband things, and they always color coded them to his face paint.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a nut. Like he does diatribes now about just weird tinfoil hat level bullshit, and it's just mind-boggling. Cause
Well, if you're talking about Kevin Sorbo, I remember he had a close call with cancer a while back.
I was talking about Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, Ultimate Warrior. Okay.
I mean, Kevin, like if
Signal your turns, bud.
If there was a nut job level, Kevin Sorbo would be about like a 5 out of 10, and the Ultimate Warrior would be like running down the street, yelling about fluoride in the water.
I tell you, it's all about that ultra low frequency radiation that the government put in my soup.
Except it would be set to his like entrance music from like the WWF.
Awesome. I could see him like being introduced with pyrotechnics with like a giant tinfoil hat and him saying like, what is that? High altitude harp or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you're going to see a bunch of comments like on this video going, no, that's real. Shut up. Stop making fun of it. You know?
Well, you know Xbox is totally giving away information to Prism, right?
Oh yeah, no, my brother told me about that.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, seriously, the government? I'm like, all right, you need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, you guys just play video games. Like I'm playing video games right now for the internet. Oh look, the stage is over. Core's been defeated.
Wait, this? Oh, yeah, you blew up the thing.
Yeah.
You won.
But I want to thank Fataku for joining me.
You're welcome.
See you
Thank you for
next
having me.
time.